Who is it from?
Make sure y'all say it on account too. But no. Nomadlawyer.org, the American Dream is dead.
All right, same thing. All right, Shalom Yasharala.
Shalom.
All right, we got the beloved brother from GMS Lafayette with ID here with us. There's also GMS Baton Rouge. We coming to sit down and edify the elect. We start off every sit down by giving infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahshua Ba'ashem, Ha'akadah.
Double honors to our apostles, elder bishops, great millstone, and salutations to our fellow laborers in the Mount Shaka, Shaka, the blood of the truth, from win. Shalom, what do you brothers?
Shalom.
And look, the prophecies are jumping off the book, and we are the spiritual forecasters. The Lord has chosen a remnant of his people to come out and prophesy and tell the nations what's going to happen before it happens. All right? Hey, in according to Jeremiah 29, 9th chapter, before the Lord takes down a nation, he sends his prophets out to tell you that this nation is condemned, it's weighed in the balance. What it is, many people,
Yeah.
you know? Yep, it's weighed in the balance and it's over. All right? And that's what we're about to go into now. You proud Americans, you love America, it's done. The American dream is dead. The economy is crashing. It's a nation divided, and it will never rise again. You know what the rebels used to say? The South will rise again, and it never rose again. And it's not going to, and America is not going to get out of this rut that it's in. Okay?
Yeah, I brought that up on the video on the sit down yesterday, man. According to Isaiah 24 chapter speaks about that, how the earth is broken down, Lord will utter destroy, rock to and fro like a drunkard, and it shall not rise again. That's America. The American dream is dead. America had its great run. Okay, gotta keep it real. America had a hell of a run. Okay, but all great kingdoms, all those empires, Babylon, Medo-Persia, okay, Greece, all of them had their run, and they eventually failed. But this place will fall and will not rise again. Okay, go ahead, bro. I got a precept.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail, for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Indeed. Our people always go down to Egypt. They always go to the nation of FEMA. All right, Red Cross. Whenever they get in despair, they go to the so-called white man.
Disaster relief.
Yeah, for security. When the Lord, that makes the Lord more angry and angry because he wants us to call on him when we down trouble. Like if you got a wife and she in despair, you want your wife to be coming to you to protect her, not some other man. Okay? And that other man ain't gonna say, he's not gonna love her like you love her. All right? And then when she do it, you're gonna be like, well, fuck you then. Stay over there. All right? That's how the Lord gonna deal with 2/3 of our people. You got it, bro.
Verse 18, they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
All right, and that's what happened when the Babylonians came and ransacked Jerusalem and took us down. But that thing that happened to us, and say that we drunk it up and cut down to the dregs, it's written that our enemies are going to drink. The same thing that happened to us is going to happen to them. All right, America's end is there. All right, hey, go to verse 1. That's Lamentation.
Yes.
Start from the top.
Lamentations 4:1. How has the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed?
All right. And the Most High likened America to what? A golden city, right? Okay? That's talking about Jerusalem, but America in all its splendor and majesty, all right?
Cup.
And that could be in a golden cup. Guess what? The gold, the luster has gone. It's lackluster now. The gold is dim here in America. All right? And that's the article we about to go into right now. This article we're about to go into is all the nations under the earth will want to come to America and do what? Get that American pie, that American dream. All right? Now they coming over here and then they flying back saying, hey, the dream is no longer a dream no more. We suffering over here more than we were in our country, in our third world country at that. You got it, brother.
The latter end, the stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
That's
all right. go back, jump down. Lamentations 4 and 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. Than the eagles of the heaven, they pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. This golden city, it is ceased. You can't come here and get rich no more. All right. Interest rates are sky high. They don't give out the grants like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Cost of living is sky high. Hyperinflation is the theme of the day. Okay. It's just it's circling the drain in every aspect. The food is fake. The water is polluted. The air is polluted. Yeah. Deadly disease is running rampant. What's the outbreak you always bring up? The syphilis outbreak down here amongst our people is running rampant. All right, the plague were slack, but now they are coming full force in this place, and this place will not be healed. All right,
them contractors are going that woman's womb, are getting tighter and tighter. That water's about to break. Okay.
If anybody don't got a
sir.
I know what you want, brother.
No, I'm gonna read this article.
Yes. It's Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. And the scripture reads, Babylon hath been a golden coat.
No.
We'll read that later.
Hey, that's the thing. That's the thing. All right, let me read.
I got it.
All right, bring it out, y'all.
So you go ahead.
This is Isaiah 26 and 17. It says, like as a woman with child that draweth near the time of her delivery
Yes.
is in pain.
Right. America is at the time of her delivery. And that delivery is metaphorically speaking to all hell breaking loose here. That the grid is going to fall. America is a first world country, and the time of her pain, she's going to become a third world country. You're not going to have running water, lights. All right. You're not going to be able to go to Walmart and just go get your heart desired food stamps anymore.
Right.
Okay? This place, you're not going to be able to afford gas. You see, when you go over there in Hong Kong and China, people ride scooters, you know, because the scooters everywhere. They don't just ride in cars over here.
Conservative.
Yes. All right, and people not even gonna be able to afford to put gas in scooters because the price of gas is gonna skyrocket. And there's something else they're gonna do. They're gonna have UN troops protecting those gas pumps. Because you know how janky it is. They'll just bum rush the stove, slap the fucking cash register over here, and turn the pumps on. No, they're gonna have armed soldiers protecting those gas pumps.
I seen an article where they said over here in America, in the U.S., they finna start making what you call them things, them lithium batteries for electric cars.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what Biden wants to do. He wants to eliminate everything gas, do everything electric, even with these coal plants.
And if they do that, that gives them more control. Like right now, I remember when my lights, if I didn't pay my bill at my house and my lights didn't go out, the dude would have to come to the meter and turn it off.
Right.
All right. Now, if you don't pay the bill, they can cut that bitch off from the facility.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you got everything running electrical, the system, the antibodies, the neural links, all of that technology, you can get cut off just like that.
Hey, I remember when
You have no power.
When I bought I had a farm car. All right. I was telling y'all this a couple last week that the lady notified me. This was back in 2014. Notified me. She said, "Look, if you do not make a payment, I'm gonna give you a 10-day grace period to make it up. After those 10 days, we will authorize the use of shutting that vehicle off." I'm like, well, I'm saying to myself, how the hell are you gonna do that? She say, oh, we have the technology to do so. I'm not gonna tell you when or where or how, but just know you won't be able to drive it. So if it's parked anywhere, you won't be able to cut it on or nothing. And if you're in the middle of driving, it's gonna just shut off on you. These people have the technology to do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's why they want to go from this to that right now. Going from the digital, from the current physical dollar, okay, to the digital system, okay. Now the CBDC will link with the MOTB and be implanted underneath the damn skin, man. Okay? America's is through. That's the whole moral of the story. All right, I got all of them too.
And I got a pre-show.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, because the brother had mentioned like many things that the average American will take advantage of, right? You go in the store, man, I got $300 in my food stamp. You can get whatever you want.
Yep.
Whole house filled with snacks. That's a luxury. Oh, I can go to McDonald's, wake up in the morning, get in the line, get whatever I want 3 times a day if I want to. I can go pump gas, fill my tank up, hit the highway whenever I want to. Those things that you take advantage, those are the things that the Most High is going to take away from you. That's why I said, Sirach 5 and 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, because this American dream is dead. What are you waiting for? Turn unto these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You turning your back to a city that's filled with bones, man.
Y'all ever saw that movie Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
Yes, I remember that.
We was young.
I remember that. Number 8.
You remember the part of the movie when his sister told him to do the dishes?
Yeah.
And then they went on the roof and threw the dishes and shot the bitches up. And then niggas say, the dishes are done, man. That's what it is. But he busted, broke all of them. That's America. America is done. It's like the dishes that they shot and broke all up. It ain't no more getting them. The dishes, America is done. All right, I say America was at its pinnacle, really, the 50s, 40s, and 60s. That's when that was a day high. Yeah. Once they went to that, so-called went to the moon, it started descending into oblivion. Yeah. Right, you had the 70s when everybody started getting degenerate. Yeah. Then the 80s is when everybody just turned to all-out freakazoids, crack hit the scene, and guess what? Russia started pointing nukes over here in the 80s.
Yeah, 90s, gangster rap,
hip-hop. Yes. It's been on a decline. Yeah. Ever since then. It's nosediving into oblivion. Okay? And now where we're at, we about to embark on second world, third world privileges, which is not privileges. America is about to descend into a second and third world country. And you Americans don't believe it because you don't believe the servants of the Lord. Okay?
That's going to be to your detriment, man.
And the day is going to come, you're going to say, oh, prophets was amongst us. Yeah. And we can't wait. I always bring out these sit-downs. 3 of the best words in English, I told you so. English diction is I told you so. And a laugh go with that. Yeah. You got it.
That's probably the first chapter.
And a laugh go with it.
Yeah. And death comes with it.
Yeah. When Elijah was killing the prophets of Baal, he was like screaming loud. He was joking on them while he was in despair. We're gonna laugh at your calamities. Out of all righteous eye, we're in that righteous number. You got it all right.
Isaiah 24 and 10 in the NLT, the city rids in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders.
That's what's gonna happen here. All right? So-called white people in their neighborhoods, they don't lock doors. They leave the windows. When you go over there on Highland Road, on Blue Binding and shit, they had you see how we close the blinds?
Down there by LSU,
They pull the blinds up so you can look straight in their house and the doors are open. They do not lock doors. All right?
No locked doors.
No locked doors. They don't have no locked doors. All right? That's how Edomites live.
Hey, okay? I'm in that area over here where I'm at right now. Mm-hmm. These brothers know over here right now. These Edomites, they don't lock no fucking doors. Mm-hmm. Leave fucking cars outside. Okay?
Yeah.
The Edomite woman be up in that butt ass nigga. Okay? Mm-hmm. They just walk in there and just terrorize them. Okay?
Go do it.
I mean, don't do it.
Pillage.
Yeah. Ravish.
Yeah. Go have his way. Keep reading, bro.
I'm going to start up at 9. Isaiah 24 and 9 in the NLT. It says, Gone are the joys of wine and song.
Right, football season, it has a lot of mirth during football season. This shit is about the season. The living for the weekend, going to some bar and some club. You remember that TV show Cheers?
Yeah.
Well, how that song go?
Yeah.
Well, when all my friends, I forgot that song.
It was like the tune, huh?
Yeah, like the tune. That's mirth. All right, all that shit gonna be done away with. I think that was Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah,
he played on the movie Southern Pride. Yeah. They win. But he was talking about it on the phone with the LSU quarterback. He said in a lady record doing football. You know, he broke record this weekend. Like, what you think he's gonna do when he gets the lead? He was like, man,
it ain't gonna remember that year Kobe Bryant died?
That was January.
It was January.
January.
And it's like the beginning of that year was hot.
Yeah, started off hot.
I think that's what's gonna happen in 2024.
Yes.
I think that bitch gonna start off hot.
Yeah. Now remember, the C-19 popped off like maybe a couple months after that January. I think something happened to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard in January or some shit like that. I think he was murdered or killed.
Yeah.
Well, I think in January, and right after that, bang, the pandemic hit. And it just went chaos after that, man. We were projected amongst the body, we hoping this happened like this. In January of 2024, the Lord takes off with everything, man. It's already happening right now. Then you got the Passover coming up. We'll have shit pop off before the Passover and after the Passover. As you look at today's news right now, shit is happening all over.
I mean, this brother was talking about 4 shit is the demonic vibration is so high, like your family members, the people at your job, they confused, they fucked up. People that you were at peace with raising their heel against you. All right? It's just nothing but confusion, chaos, and utter madness going on in America right now. And what you said, brother, the only people in their right mind is who? It's us. We're the only people that are thinking rational. We're the only people that's thinking rational, man. The doomsday preppers are thinking somewhat rational, but they still drunk off the beast wine.
Yeah.
You know?
They're gonna go out and trust in their sword.
Yes.
Hey, real quick.
And I got one.
You got mass. I don't know what brother was saying. You got mass layoffs happening everywhere. Okay. Real quick, it says what article that I had. All right, this real quick. I want to get a brief on it. It says ICE processing center in Louisiana laying off over 100 of employees. Okay, the grinding shall cease. This is the decline of America right now. This is an immigration custom enforcement center right here, a la a C-count. Okay, laying off mass amount of employees. Okay, nobody wants to fucking work anymore. And on the job that you do have, it pisses you off because you're around niggas all the time. You got to act a certain way to get along with these people. But really, you don't want to be like that, man. Okay? We're tired of this shit, man. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah. Isaiah 24, the latter end of 9. Alcoholic drink turns bitter in the mouth. It says, gone are the joys of wine and song. Alcoholic drink turns bitter in the mouth. The city rigs in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders.
And we want this. Keep going, brother.
Mobs gathered in the streets, crying out for wine. Joy has turned to gloom.
Give us justice. No justice, no peace. They're going to come.
No
Mobs
racist police.
are going to come in the streets, and they're not going to care about what it is.
They're not regarding their princes.
They're not going to regard their princes and their kings.
The course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yes.
That means whoever got the biggest sword in that area, that's the law. It's no more 911. It's whoever's got the greatest capacity to do that harm and commit that violence and do their will and impose their will, that's gonna be law, man. Mm-hmm. So if it's neighbor versus neighbor, whoever get the best of that person in that day, all right, that's the justice thing.
Egyptians shall slay Egyptians.
You got that, 19.
Americans shall slay American.
And we're seeing it. We're seeing the society come to pieces because look what they're putting in legislation. We just the video just cut off. They're putting a T as the next as breaking history. That's the history that America is making. Putting a T in political office, man. All right, as a legislator, man. TU. Come on, man. That's the history that America is going to go down for, man. Solid. You got it, brother. Yeah. And I got some more. It says.
Keep going, brother.
It says, gladness has been banished from the land.
All right, the Lord is going to take all the mirth, all the happiness, all the joy out of America. All right, He's going to suck the party out of the room.
Mirth.
All right, He's going to take it away. It's going to be gloom, doom. It's like when you look at that movie, the Book of Eli. He came into that city. All them people in that city when he walked in that city, everybody was in despair.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody happy and stuff. You go to a bar, they ain't serving alcohol. You gotta pay for water, a shot of water. That's how scarce the water was, man. Okay, that's what's coming here. America is about to be like the book of fucking Eli, man. Desolate. Nothing.
Yes.
We can't wait.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh,
It says the city is left in ruins,
come on.
its gates battered down. Throughout the earth, the story is the same. Only a remnant is left.
What?
Only a remnant is left.
All right, because technically the whole earth is under the guise of Babylon. All right?
Yes.
All of the kings of the
Under
earth,
umbrella.
all of the kings of the earth are in bed with her. So the philosophies are throughout the earth. And then once that Quran come out, everybody gonna be under that new world, under that one vibration. Okay? So that's why the judgment is gonna go throughout the whole earth, man.
Yes.
Right, man.
That's bad.
That's why the Lord said the plagues come upon the whole world. He just, particularly over here in America getting the worst. But it's gonna be all over. The north, south, east, and west. Lord will take the foot, and the angels gonna be on each corner of the whole earth, destroying and delivering. Put it like that. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, like the stray olives left on the tree, or the few grapes left on the vine after harvest. And the Lord said, let my grape be kept. Man, roughly paraphrasing. All right, my vine is talking about the elect. Because in that day, man, if we are of that number, that's why we say, Lord willing, we're of that number. Because if you're of the elect, it's a win-win situation. You literally were brought back for deliverance, man. If you're of that number, that's why we're making sure our call and election is sure by telling you that, look, the American dream is dead. Turn towards prophecy. Turn our eyes towards these words, man, these heavenly words. Like the scriptures tell you, this book is filled with lamentations, mournings, and woes. We're telling you that the city is being broken down. That's what's going to restore peace. Peace is going to be brought through the destruction of America. You got it, brother.
You need destruction, you need peace.
I got the New York Post article right here.
I'm five, two up. Go ahead.
This is an article from the New York Post, credible news source here in Babylon. All right, fed up migrants who trek thousands of miles to U.S. already heading home. American dream doesn't exist. That's the name of the article.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the devil saying his beloved America is not what it used to be. Lackluster. All right, the gold has become dim. Okay. Why is America so great? Because all the nations under the sun came here to get a piece of that American pie. And now they come here and the pie, it ain't no more pie. All right, it's mud cakes.
That's
Right. It was whites only pies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now ain't no more pie. Not even for the white, for the Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
Some Venezuelan migrants who trek thousands of miles to the U.S. in search of a better life are disheartened. They say they're already headed back home. Michael Castillon, 39, told the Chicago Tribune he has enough. He has had enough. All right, his wife and his teenage stepdaughter spent 5 months sleeping either in a police precinct or a crowded city shelter in the now brutally cold, windy city. He also been unable to secure a job permit or enroll his daughter in a local school.
Heavy, that's prophecy, man.
Yeah, two of the main.
51.
That's right, bro. Two of the main reasons, things they thought would bring a better life in the U.S. See, that's why all of these people from third world countries came to America under the guise we'll have a better life.
Prosperity.
All right, now they're coming over here. You're going to see that they're clearly saying, hey, life was better where we were from. And life is better, even if in America wasn't us spending you came over here. You were better off over there. You wasn't eating GMOs. When you raise your children over here and bring them in these schools, they wasn't getting taught this Western wine. All right? Even though you were in dire poverty over here, spiritually and mentally, you were in a better case over there than over here. Right. Okay?
Hey, and that example you use is a small but a big example of the mindset of these nations. These other nations in America, what do? They come to America to get the prosperity. They look at it from afar and say, oh, wow, she look good. When they come up close, they be like, dang, I've been deceived, but you already in bed.
Have you any decency?
You already, yeah.
You just gonna do this right in front of me? Freakazoidism, bro. All right.
I got a precept out.
You want to bring out
Yeah.
All right.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19 and 20. It says, in Babylon, the glory of the kings, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellence,
Yes.
shall be as when Yahweh shot overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
All right. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed utterly, never to rise again. Just pillars of salt. All right. When you destroy a city and sow it with salt, that means nothing's going to ever grow back up in that place.
That's right.
All right. And that's what the Lord is going to do to America. What is he called? Babylon, the city of excellence.
You got your
All right. A kingdom with splendor, majesty, and glory.
Yes.
Skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Uh,
It speaks about it in Revelation, it talks about Salah.
what they call the hotels? What's the best kind?
The five-star
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mansions. You know, with roads, concrete roads.
Yeah.
When they come to third world country, they have dirt roads, electricity, air conditioning, running water. In those third world countries, they gotta walk miles to get water. They get the little gas tanks, and they might have to walk 10 miles every day, 20-mile walking trip to go get them some clean water, man.
They ain't never had to deal with nothing like that.
Shit, no American has. Even bombs under a bridge didn't have to deal with that. All right, that's about the decease and desist.
That's why when the guy who did that mass killing over there at Virginia Tech in North Korea, when he made his he made a note before he did the mass killing that following morning. He made a note on the internet that said he called you American, he called you quote unquote, and I quote, spoiled brats. He called you spoiled brats. Okay? It's in the scriptures. Yeah. He saw his fed and nurtured and birthed. Especially you niggas, man. Okay?
But the Lord let him get fat for the slaughter.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Now, that's Isaiah 34 chapter. Come on, bro. I got the last verse. It's Isaiah 13 and 20. You got yours, right? It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
It's going to be a memorial for what the Israelite and our great king was crucified, all right? It's going to be a memorial. This place will never be inhabited again. That's why I say it will never rise again. Esau said we're going to build the desolate places. The Lord is going to say, no, you won't. It's going to be torn down.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
All right. It says, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there.
All right, these other nations, the Arabs, when you go to your corner store, that's the Arabian pitch tent. All right? Like I was telling these brothers, those are Palestinians over there on Plank Road and Evangelist Street. Them Arabs, those are Palestinians in there. And the reason I seen it, they had the flags and shit on their vehicles. I never knew where they was from.
Yeah.
All right? Them motherfuckers going to get back to their country because gas prices are going to rise. They're not going to be making profits anymore. And all they're doing is licking our stores. They going to get spoiled too. Because when you go in their stores, they treat our people like shit. You got it, bro.
They dog on. They tell Jake. They talk to Jake. And Jake like they be scared to talk back to him. Mm-hmm. Jake would rather talk to one of us in a mannerism of violence than what it talks to them heathens like that, man.
Right, he just talk to them like shit.
Yeah. And they got the guys from like you said, Palestinian. I talked to a few of them. They from Yemen. Okay. Yeah. Yemen down here. Yemen is in the news. Okay. Ready to take an active walk. Okay. They ready to act a damn fool. People from Iran, they're down here too. The Iranians.
Hey, bro, what Pimp C said? Niggas be talking straight.
I like Shite back.
I like Shite back.
That's right, bro.
You got it, bro.
It said, Isaiah 13:20, the latter part states that neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
All right, that's all these places. That's the American dream.
Yes.
That's all the people coming here, all these different nations, like Moab. They come over here, they sell shrimp fried rice, they do the nails and stuff. All right, that's them pitching their tent here. They're coming here to get rich. But the Lord say that's not going to happen no more. Everybody going to get the fuck. Everybody going to get burnt up over here with fire. All right? You got it, bro.
This baby, Genesis 19:24, it reads, then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities in all the plain, and and all the inhabitants of the cities.
And America is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually speaking. All right? So the same things that went on in Sodom and Gomorrah goes on here in America. And the same thing that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah is going to happen here in America. It's going to be utterly destroyed.
Yes.
You got it, brother.
And it says, Genesis 19 and 24 again, then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground.
All right, there ain't gonna be no more grass. There ain't gonna be no valleys. All right, you go to the Midwest, that's some beautiful land.
Yeah.
You go up there to Montana,
Colorado, Rock,
that's
Kentucky and all that.
plus land, especially Kentucky.
Yeah,
That bluegrass is plus land. No more vegetation is gonna grow over here. It's gonna be a desert. With screeching things. Like when you go to Sahara, that's how it's gonna look over here. All right, nothing's never gonna grow here anymore. All right, this is the Lord is gonna take a big bite out of crime in this motherfucker. All right, it ain't gonna be no luxurious plush lands in America ever again. It's gonna be a desolate wilderness.
Boy, it said in the Bible, it said no man will be there to till the earth.
Yeah,
It said the grace shall grow, shall ripen, no man will be able to grab them, man. Okay? It said, for all the cities shall be 10 left. That actually was better read in Isaiah 24th chapter. Before the inhabitants of the earth will burn and few men are left. Okay?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 29 and 23, and that the whole land thereof is brimstone and salt and burning, that it is not sown, nor beareth, nor any grass groweth therein.
all right, but you know radiation fallout stops everything from growing. All right, once it falls down, nothing's going to grow. But you have radiation fallout at. All right, so those nuclear missiles is going to bring tons and tons and tons
Yes.
of radiation fallout. Nothing's going to live. All right, in that type of environment.
All right. Let me read this quick precept and I'm done to the article, brother. Revelation 18, verse 1 and 2. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Okay? The whole destruction of America relies on what? Nothing is left. Okay? Everything is desolate. Now, back in ancient Rome, it says in Revelation, that deadly wound was healed. So technically, Rome never failed. Okay? Gotta throw that out there. Rome never failed, it was wounded. Because you got this story that put it out there about Rome falling. Rome was wounded, according to the Bible, and it came back. A wound does what? It heals right now.
Yeah.
Okay? Rome got healed through America being brought back into power, reincarnated. But this time right here, America will not be healed. Okay? It's a wrap, and it all starts through the economy crashing. The Lord tears it down from the inside out. Okay? To the economy crashes, then all hell breaks loose. I'm on the planet Earth. So 2 15 and 16 is coming in a big way.
That's right.
The Lord does it like that. Okay, you're gonna have T attacks on the land. Okay, the men of law are gonna be persecuted. Okay, the nations of Arabia, like you read, let me get the video on with Iran. Okay, they're gonna shoot their missiles over here. Russia's gonna be heavily involved in it. Okay, and America's out of here, man, and we're out of here.
So be it.
I brought us out.
Hey, let me finish. I'm gonna just read a little bit.
I got all that's going on.
Yeah, all right. I ain't gonna read that much of it because of press for time. All right, New York. Back to the New York Post article. And it reads: the guy was saying the American dream doesn't exist anymore. All right, Castajon told the paper on the eve of his family's departure, "There's nothing here for us."
That's what he said.
He said, "There's nothing here for us." In quotation, all right. We just want to go home. Castajon told the Tribune of the South American country he earlier fled. If we're going to be sleeping in the streets here, we'd rather be sleeping in the streets over there. All right? More than 20,000 migrants have made their way to Chicago since August 2022, when Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott began loading them onto buses and shipping them off to sanctuary cities. Many of them ended up sleeping at O'Hare International Airport, at local police stations, or in the streets. Fed up with the lack of housing and job opportunities, Castiglione eventually followed in the footsteps of other delusion asylum seekers and turned to Catholic charities to obtain plane tickets for his home to travel to Texas. All right, now this is what used to happen in the ancient times. When those Moabites would come over here, they would give them grants. They would give them money to start businesses.
Yeah.
All right, then they would be tax exempt for 7 years. People think they don't pay taxes. They do pay taxes, but they get grace periods.
Yeah.
They on their feet.
Yeah.
All right, that shit. They don't do that for you Israelites. Venezuela, what tribe that is? That Zelda?
Oh.
I don't know what tribe it is. They Israelites for sure.
Yeah.
They don't give those type of perks to Israelites. They give them the Moabites, these Arabs. All right, they make these type of treaties with heathens. They don't do that for y'all. You come over like Issachar, come over here. Issachar got to get it out the mud. He got to build up his business, selling oranges, doing lawn work out the mud. He don't get that. They don't get that government aid. They don't. Israelites don't get that government aid. All right, you got to be a heathen. That's a part of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, that made that covenant with each other. Okay, to lick the wounds of his Israelites. Because when the heathens come over here, how did most of them get paid? Out the Israelites. Ishmael go to the corner stores. All right. Elon go to the corner stores. He might have a couple restaurants, but who are the only people coming to their stores? Israelites. Okay. Moab is hair stores, nail salons, shrimp fried rice,
Massage.
Yeah, massage parlors. All right, I'm with that. You know, they lick the sores of our people. They don't really make no capital off of the so-called white man. Now, well, a lot of white people like to eat Chinese, you know. But yeah. Outside of that, man, they just get rich off of us, man. So the American dream is no longer. All right, let me just read a couple more citizens. From there, when he said we go back to our country, Venezuela, they will somehow find a way to return to that native Venezuela, he said. How many more months of living in the streets will it take? No more. It's better to leave, he said. At least I have my mother back home. He said of the South American nation he fled from earlier this year. So a lot of these people coming in those caravans to America, and they get blues. All right, and we did a sit down a couple weeks ago where they're taking children, putting them on the black market, whoring them out and shit, sex trafficking them and shit. Okay, you got all type of things that are happening when they're coming over here in America. A lot of them get taken, sacrificed, making adrenochrome out of them. Some of them are going to places where Esau got them working as slaves, man. And then, you want to leave? We'll call ICE to deport you back. Okay? They catching hell. That American dream, they're not getting it. They did better stand back. Hey, really, we in the Babylon, right? Yeah. We'd rather go live in Venezuela, right? I'd rather be down there.
You see what happened in Venezuela? A couple years ago, I remember when I first came in the capital. They were showing all the hell that was breaking loose over there. That cute ass
she was a nurse or a doctor.
He not a fucking crack in it. Oh, you're next. You over here in America, you're next. Okay.
So you so-called black women, y'all gonna be selling y'all bodies for Deanna sausages, bottles of water, and Kotex. It ain't gonna be for no gold or silver.
Shit, you gonna be getting sold by other dudes on the block.
Yes.
Take over this right here.
Yes.
Buy, sell, and trade.
Yes.
Okay?
That's gonna be y'all judgment.
Mm-hmm. I said the 32nd chapter.
What the dude said on Baby Boy, you gonna get down there and fix it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to fix it. This is from
Joel.
The name of this website.
Joel.
This name of the website.
See? Can't make it up. Those are whistleblowers.
Yes,
These might bringing out this information.
This is from the website. Now I want you brothers to pay close attention. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna bring it up to the camera to see it. It's called the endoftheamericandream.com. Okay? Endoftheamericandream.com. It says, life as you have known it will never be the same again. Show you, brothers. Okay? Now you ready to see it, huh? Right? It's it right there. Endoftheamericandream.com, bros. All right? Read it. Hey, hold that Jeremiah 51st chapter. For quiet. Right? I'm going to read it and let the brother get it. All right? It says 10 examples from 10 different cities of the Mad Max environment that now reigns in American streets. It states, in the United States today, there are millions upon millions of people that are completely and utterly lawless. We really have become a Mad Max society.
Yeah.
And the future of our country is going to be exceedingly bleak if we continue going down this road. Okay? Hear that? All right, so I'm going to read a little bit. It says, in Chicago, conditions have gotten so bad that immigrants are fleeing the city in large numbers. And one even declared that the American dream doesn't exist anymore.
And that one who declared that is right, man.
That's right, bro.
There is no American dream. The idea of a White House with a picket fence, all right, with a dog, running up to the door, running through the little doggy hole, and you get back and you hit the garage button and you back your car in, man. All right, we're focused on prophecy, man. All right, what's the moral of the story, man? The scriptures tell you in Ephesians 5th chapter, being circumspect, knowing what the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is, man. The will of the Lord is to destroy America, because the scriptures say it's going to be more tolerable for a Solomon than American that day. The Lord's will is to deliver his elect, all right, and usher the kingdom of heaven and start with Yahushua. Isaiah 9:6, the government should be upon his shoulders, man.
Right. And Marvel's counsel. That's right, bro.
It said this.
Hold on, hold that, bro. Please. It says Michael Castellon.
That's the same guy.
That's saying y'all, that's right there.
You pronounced it better.
Yeah. 39, an immigrant, well, you already read it. That's the spirit, bro. An immigrant who came here with his family told the Chicago Tribune that because he was unable to afford rent and unable to get out, and unable to get his work permit, he was taking his family back to Venezuela. All right? So it says, the report notes that at one station, over 40 people have left to either move home or to a different city within the U.S. All right? So people are fleeing. And then Jeremiah, that's the correction we got to make too. It's a lot. It's a false doctrine out there. Speaking about that free doctrine in that same chapter, Jeremiah 51, talking about if you flee out of America, you're gonna avoid the judgment of the Lord. It's bullshit. Okay? If the Lord has you documented for Zechariah 13 and 8, for 2/3 to be killed, no matter where you at, you're gonna feel the pain from your house while your house shot. All right? We just precept out. You just ready to close out.
This is Jeremiah, back in Jeremiah 51. It says, I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, verse 7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
Right. Wait, my verse.
Yes.
Read it again.
This is
Select.
Yeah.
Bring it up, man.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
All right. America's been a place where you come fulfill your dreams. Where you come tie your shoestrings by the bootstrap, lace them up, and go make something of yourself. All right? Put in the effort. You make something from nothing. That was the philosophy about coming here in America. All right? You come, the poor come here and get rich. Irish immigrants, Italian immigrants, German immigrants, all of them flowed in to this great oil, this great melting pot to make some of themselves out of nothing. All right? And people did it. Even our people. Some of our people came out of slavery. All right? They went up north. went to the Industrial Revolution, and they made something out of themselves in Detroit, cities like Detroit, Chicago, and stuff. All right? Yeah. Bring it out.
It's back in verse 7 that made all the earth drunken.
That's it.
All right, they made the earth drunken, do business, commerce, and when she get in the bed and do business and commerce with you, she forces her philosophies and her ways of life on you. Like I said, Hong Kong look like fucking New York City. All right, those fucking goops emulate what they seen was done over here in Times Square. Okay, bring it out.
It says, the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
The nations, none of the nations around the earth dealt with democracy. They didn't do things by diplomacy. They had monolithic kings, monolithic emperors. All right? They had czars. Okay? They didn't do nothing about democracy. The nations got drunk because they adopted America's democracy. Bring it out.
Verse 8.
Well, actually, go back to Rome.
Yeah, we said it earlier.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
And that's what we're seeing now. We're at the birth pains of that whole, what did Isaiah the 47th chapter say? Get on the ground, roll in the dust. All right? You'll never be
Virgin daughter of
Virgin daughter of Babylon. You'll never be called tender and delicate no more. All right? You about to get defiled. You about to get ran through. You about to get popped. All right? Flip. Everybody about to get their lick back. Bring it out.
It says,
Hey, they're going to run a train on America.
Yeah.
Because the Bible says in Revelation 17 and 16 about the 10 horns, okay, coming against America, man. Oh, they're gonna run a, they're gonna do a
surround her round about.
right?
Put yourself in a ring.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Shoot the barrel on, man. Go ahead, brother.
she ain't gonna know what to say. The fire gonna come and she ain't gonna know where to put it off. It's gonna be hitting them from every which way, man. When the missiles get to the center on this bitch, it's gonna come from everywhere. Bring it out, bro.
back in,
But no, before we get to the missiles, these little sleeper cells, and all these people coming, you got a lot of
It's
enemies
gonna be
coming.
mayhem in the city.
Yeah, you got a lot of
Angry mob.
yeah, right. She's about to get popped.
Virgin.
When she's done, others proxy wars are gonna get working over here. You know how America do the proxy wars in other countries?
Yes.
Throw bricks, hide her hands. All right, that shit start about to gonna be other nations gonna be doing it to her over here.
It's gonna get made an example over here.
Yeah.
The proxy war is gonna be stricken like we've never seen before.
Yes.
The things we're gonna see here in America.
Put a padlock on America.
Yes.
This is gonna be, man, this is gonna be worse than the antediluvian period in which 8 souls were saved, man.
Yes. Yes.
Noah, Shem, Ham, Japheth, and their wives.
I want to brother allude to those proxy wars, bro. See, that's all America and Russia. Indirectly. You can look at the definition of it. It's an indirect thing that's going on.
proxy
You
war.
get smaller countries right now to institute what's going on between me and you. Okay? Now look at some last night. That Russia has interest in Palestine. Some other weapons over there in Palestine.
Yes.
So they can get those ties strong. Okay? The Lord is close to the battle. That's right, bro.
Ezekiel 38.
Right. I mean, why shouldn't Russia not do it? America's over there giving weapons to the Ukraine against the people that's fighting against them. All right, so here, y'all take this.
They gave $425 million to no take it out. $425 million to Ukraine and $14 billion to Israel.
Yeah. So when Russia say, look, Hezbollah, y'all here, take this.
There you go.
Hamas, here, take this. Don't get mad. You're doing it to them.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing it to them. And everything's gonna backfire on your ass. You got it, bro.
This is Jeremiah 51:8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
Come on.
Howl for her. Take balm for her pain.
All right, the balm is a healing agent. Okay? That means when they say howl for her, cry for her. All right, but we will give no lamentations.
Yeah.
Okay? We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna
How ye merchants?
we're gonna crip walk.
Right, bro.
How ye rich men?
Standing on that sea of glass, bro.
Yes, brother. We gonna, hey, bro, we gonna heal. Hooray, hooray.
Man, can you imagine what the kingdom of heaven gonna be like? It's gonna be lit
Yes.
like that, man. With our great and terrible king, our shot. Celebrate. toasting to the destruction of Babylon.
Celebration.
It's a celebration.
Yeah.
That's right.
Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, we doing it now that we seeing her fall.
All right, bro.
All right.
Prophesy.
What did it say? We're gonna see the fall of our enemies.
Yeah,
See, that's something that makes a man jubilant. Yeah. See the fall of his enemies.
Yeah, that's it.
It says it's one of the greatest things, right? Psalm 37 also says when the wicked fall, that we shall see it, man.
Yes.
So be it.
Surely with thine eyes.
Yes.
Thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Indeed. Man. Bring it on, brother. And we're looking at it right now, man.
Yeah.
This economy is collapsing. Man. The morale is gone.
The countenances has fallen.
It's just, these people feel their rights getting taken away. They're going to the streets. All right. Just to be throwing in your lot against Palestine and having this many Palestinians in America is not wise at all. That is a dumb fuck. I didn't realize it had that many. Dumb nigga, brother. In every city, in every fucking city, do y'all see how deep them parades be?
Yeah.
From LA to New
They
York.
shut the bridge. They shut the fucking bridge off in Minnesota,
brother.
The Twin City.
Brother, I did not realize they had that many here, bro.
They down here.
They gonna get their lick back, huh?
Yes.
They are going to get their lick. They plotting on it right now.
They buying person in the house.
Yes, and then y'all brothers was mentioning around this area, y'all seen some frequenting. And they're going to give you degenerate because degenerate goes into growing backwards. Because what you Jakes are going to do, you're going to rouse up against this, and it's going to be full-out race wars, man, which is going to fulfill prophecy. But this is ultimately on the back end going to give you 2/3 judgment and put that whipping stick to your backside, man.
Yeah.
But I got it, y'all, bro.
Yeah, real quick.
You go ahead.
Because this whole video goes into this whole chapter, Revelation 18 chapter, in a nutshell. All right? So this Revelation chapter 18 in verse 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you. So everything, and we're going to get that. This is ultimately talking about the elect. We're going to get that reward also. But all the nations that America's been the bully on the block. They've been the D vote.
Daniel's the 7th chapter, more stout than the
That's right, bro. That's right.
It pokes his chest out above these other European nations, man.
That's right, bro.
So that's why at the end of the day, America's allies are going to turn against him, man. In the heat of the moment and shoot arrows at this place. And too Brutus, you too Brutus? Yeah, man. You got it, brother.
That's right. Hey, you got America being the eagle. All right, pecking at the ram, the Medo-Persian Empire. Now you got Russia being the bear. Okay, those are those symbolic nations that the brother was speaking about in Daniel 7 chapter, Daniel 8 chapter. Okay, they're going in right now. America's been going over there in the so-called Middle East and bullying everybody. Okay, they say they had 5 countries to take down in 7 years. Iran's the last one. When they go into Iran, that ushers in World War III because Iran had 20% of the world's oil through the Strait of Hormuz. They dominated Egypt, dominated Iraq. Okay, those other smaller nations like this. Now you're finna go head up with Iran, who's heavily backed by Russia, man. Okay, those Palestinians are over here right now. You went over there and raped and robbed. You raped men over there. You raped women over there, little kids, little girls. Okay, that's coming back over here,
and you got thousands of them over here.
Yeah.
And they and then they cold and calculated, you know.
Yeah.
Even when they be battling over there with Israel and those little skirmishes, they be organized. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they're not just no dummies just going wild, super wild. All right, they cold and calculated with their moves. Coming out the cubby hole, shoot about 100 over there, go back in, then blend in back with the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do that over here, man.
See, they already started. They went to the Palestinians went to the White House. Look it up on the internet, on Google, or whatever, on YouTube. They went to the White House and spray painted all those big poles and everything like this, putting signs out there. All right. So Revelation chapter 18, okay, in verse 6 it says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works.
And that's talking about the Israelites. We're going
That's why I said earlier.
and double is the minimum.
We're going to get out first.
Minimum. We really could go overboard. All right? Because what the Lord said, I just wanted to discipline Israel a little bit, but you forward the affliction. He was like, damn, you went overboard. All right? So double is just the minimum. The standard. All right? But we could go quadruple if we want to.
Yeah.
You know? And on my plantation, we will.
Hey, hey, remember, the Bible says, thy heart shall meditate terror.
Yes.
So what this book about the Bible said, look, you should be like mine. What he's on, I'm on. Wiley is on it. The brother behind the camera, he's on it too. Being in that same mindset, man.
Hey, you ever seen that movie Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson, John Travolta.
You remember when Bruce Willis was beating him up? He said, "You better kill me." Hey, Esau, I'm telling you now. Y'all better have y'all way and go hard as you can right now. And prophets say y'all gonna do it.
Yeah.
You better get it out now because in the kingdom, it's up.
Yep, and prophecy said some of us shall not
Better kill me.
Yeah.
Because he was like, if I get up, it's done.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, and it's a tie right into Isaiah 61:7 real quick. It says, for your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Talking about the men of the Lord.
Yes.
Hope elect. So we're going to get that double. It all starts with us. Okay? So back in Revelation.
We just have to endure it in. We have the victory.
Yes.
We just got to hold fast. We got to put this flesh in subjection. That's not a great war.
Spiritually, America is already destroyed. Man.
Yes.
We just got to live through it.
We have the
We
victory.
just got to live through it.
Yeah.
And call Lord how about Shema Shaka and Apostle Boy doing that outstanding video, man.
Master
Yes.
flesh.
Master the flesh.
Yeah.
Outstanding video.
Oh,
Man.
about she your shot.
Straight up. It's Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Proud.
Why these other nations, Salaka, brother, go ahead.
You got it.
Why these other nations have starved and been in poverty, okay? And getting bombed every day. You going over there bombing every day. America's come back over here to a safe haven and live deliciously. Okay? And you Israelites have taken part into that American pie. Okay? But you want a piece of, Jake want a piece of this 2/3 pie. Okay? Which is going to result in you taking a portion of it being fatty, portion of it being yeah, that's right, bro. The nuclear acid being boy heads, taking that corruption.
Yes.
And the Lord coming himself with his chariots.
They just a gift. They don't believe.
Shit.
They don't believe.
That's right, bro.
You know, they really, our people have atheistic views. Atheist only believes what he sees. So they're incapable of dealing with this ministry
With faith.
and how about Shalom Shai's operation, because faith is what activates the Lord's love for you, and he reward you for your faith.
Yeah.
If you don't have faith, if you don't believe on the unseen things that we're prophesying about, you're a dead man and woman and child.
Yes.
Okay? And 2/3 of our people, fuck you. You know, it don't matter if you're a family member. All right, it don't matter if you was my homeboy I grew up with day one.
Yeah.
Matthew 12:30. He that is not with me is against me. He does not gather in the flock, spread it abroad. It's not
Who is my
personal.
mother? Who is my brother? Who
Those
is
that
my
do
father?
the will of my Father who is in heaven, man.
Right, man.
All right, so if you're not serving the Lord or connected, you're a help to the ministry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Doing the best to live according to this doctrine, you're an enemy. All right? And right now, it looks like y'all had an upper hand. You know, you can call 911, you can talk
You
shit.
receive your consolation.
Yeah. Now you have
You
your
can
consolation.
file unrighteous decree.
All right? But when shit hits the fan,
The playing field is even.
and we always say, keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Keep that same. Don't get in bad case and be like, oh, my bad, I fucked up. Nope.
We say, when boy said on the out of your song,
Nope.
no, we my bad. Oh no, you getting smacked.
Hey, Madonna, you remember when Floyd Mayweather was fighting Madonna, and Madonna was doing all that swinging, and Floyd was just he had them guards, and he was saying nope, and shaking his hand. You remember?
Nope. Yeah.
All that swinging and wrestling and shit, you wasn't hitting nothing. And we gonna when you and the point of the matter is when he was saying nope. When you come asking for mercy, if the Lord don't, give
Put
us
that
a
spirit
vision
on us.
and say, look, show this with mercy. Nope.
Spirit of discernment.
I'm talking about the ones we didn't talk to.
Yeah.
Especially the ones we didn't have interaction with.
Yes.
Nope.
That's right, bro. And you still through the luxury, okay, or the hopefully elect, you still had it out that opposition. I mean that opportunity to still come out there on the block.
Mercy is open, man.
Second Ezra the 9th chapter, while repentance was extended to them,
Yeah.
they loathed by law.
Right, bro.
Oh,
and Isaiah 65. Let me finish this off, right?
Yeah, we're gonna finish up at 51 too.
All right. Revelation 18 and verse 7, the latter part states that how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen. You hear that? And am no widow. Ooh, that's the boasting and bragging of this of America.
That bitch got some nerve.
That's a nerve to say some shit like that, man. What does it say, like you alluded to earlier in Isaiah 47? Come down and sit in the dust. You've been on top for so long.
You nasty bitch.
You nasty ass whore.
Hey, that was a poetic scripture. That's what the Lord said. Hey, you nasty bitch. I got it on that. Oh, your damn record is yourself. You get in the dirt, you stinky bitch.
Yes, right.
That's why I hold alone in the dirt, right the streets.
Hey, that's a reflection of America too, because what have they done to you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes? Get on the ground.
Yeah.
Get down. Face the ground. Walk backwards.
Yeah.
All right? Even from, like we say, they took the physical shackles off us, then they put the corporate shackles on us. That's slavery, man. All right? How this society ultimately engulfs you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes in these financial chains, man. You got it, brother.
Yeah. Real quick, or like that cracker did, or
let me back up what he just said.
like that cracker did George Floyd. All right, with that knee on his neck.
You heard how you say they made us get on the ground, get over.
Sit in the dust, arrest.
All right, listen to this. This is Isaiah 51 and 23. But I will put in the hand of them that afflict thee. All right, that means they gotta drink what we drunk. They gotta go through what we went through, right?
Yes.
Which have said to thy soul. This is what they said to us, brother. Bow down that we may go over. You see? Put us on the ground, walked on us like Xerxes did them niggas on 300. Remember he made them get down and walked on their backs and shit?
Yeah.
All right, that's a form of oppressor.
Humiliation.
Oppressor willing his power, tyrant willing his power
Submission.
on the people under him. They say, bow down that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground. That's how this motherfucker just rolling us out. Spread eagle.
Yeah. That's a fire, bro.
Just fucking over us, bro. Yeah. As the street, he says the street to them that went over, and they just had their way with us. All right, we're gonna do it to you. We're gonna hear the lamentation of your women, man. It's coming. Even when our families are fucked up, our biological families, they fucked up because of philosophy. They fucked up because of the shit. You making them go to these fucked up ass schools at 3 and 4 years old. And you put that bullshit in them, putting that bullshit in them, put that bullshit. It was in us. It was in me. I believe that, bitch. I believe you treat all women with respect. Mm-hmm. And you treat she's a lady. It don't matter what she do. You still respect her. That's Western philosophy.
Hey, you laid your body as the ground. That's what you was
doing,
right?
They teach you how to be a goddamn fool, man.
Holding the fucking door for the
bitch, you open the door for me. God created you for me.
Jake want to be a good deed doer. Lord don't give a shit about you doing
good Samaritan. That'll get you killed, man.
Loving your enemy. Love him anyway. Forgive him. He do whatever he wants to you. Forgive him. He's your brother. On the inside, he breathes he bleeds red. Man, that's philosophy. That's that beast system. That's that beast wine, man. All right? And it destroys your mind. Okay? Fuck the physical body. It destroys your thinking capacity, and it makes you a foolish man and a foolish woman. And when you're destroyed beyond repair, the Lord is going to kill you. All right, let's finish that.
Hold on. I got something.
I have one precept.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It
will pollute you. All right? This place will pollute you, and our people are polluted, man. All right, they don't want to hear nothing with thus saith the Lord. And when they talk, I was having a conversation with my brother today, and we was talking about how my mother, when we have a problem, she wants to say, "Oh, that child needs help. That child needs help." Well, who gonna give the help? What you talking about? You know what the help means? Send them to a shrink.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the white man and give them help. That's not what the Bible tells us to do. And he was like, "Well, I do agree when you go to those places, they have places for mental health. What the scriptures say about mental health? It's demonic possession. All right, the so-called white man put tags on stuff with this science. All right, epilepsy. No, epilepsy is demon possession. Should I be this? Those are demons on you. Okay, a wayward child. The Lord say these demons only come out what? From fasting and prayer. All right, He gave us the tools to need the new deal we need. We don't have to go to this devil for nothing. He's the problem.
Lord said, I read the medicines out there.
A child that has a problem, he's emulating what the white man put before him. Oh, you want to be a gangster. What the Booster say? Oh, you want to be a gangster. So you want to be a that's what the so-called white, he's the problem. When a child is acting out, they're emulating what they see on BET and MTV. All right, they're not emulating the men of the Lord. They're not even emulating scientists and lawyers and shit. All right, it's what he puts before them, and it leads them astray, man.
Yes.
All right, and then when you want to take them to some mad scientists, all a shrink, oh, that child need help, all he's gonna do is give them legal dope, Prozac, Zoloft, Xanax.
Yeah.
All right,
Percocet.
all that shit is Seroquel. Okay?
Yeah, homeboy, you died on Seroquel.
Yeah, all that shit make you go to sleep.
Yeah.
You can't wake up.
Never wake up again.
Yeah, that shit awful, man.
I called you on the phone that night.
Yeah.
He was in that bitch sleep. Had been in that bitch for over 24 hours. He light skinned like me, so he turned blue and purple.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what was wrong. What had happened to him?
And my mom used to put me in all that shit. I could say all the fucking fucked up ass drugs because I was on them as a child. Talking about sending me to this place to get help.
Yeah.
You going into a fucking East Indian shrink. He fucking, he look like a fucking faggot his fucking self.
How you
And
gonna
he's
tell
telling
me?
me what's wrong with me. He ain't never been in our community. He don't know what's going on with our people. And that's getting help. And all he doing is every time I go, oh well, we seeing it, he's still having problems. Then he'll up the ante, give me a different dope to get on, and that shit has you feeling like a fucking zombie. That ain't help. Our help comes from up high, man.
You might put you in the street, Jack.
Real quick, God. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. All right, and that's ultimately likened onto the system.
Yes.
The American dream is dead, man.
Yes.
You're not gonna plug into the system and then say, "Oh man, I went down to Egypt and now, man, I'm full of the Spirit of the Lord." No, man, you're gonna get the exact opposite, man. The Lord said, "Come out of her, my people," like the brother read, man. Depart from out of Babylon, every man to his country. And that's what you're seeing. The brother's example, all right, of these other nations saying, "Man, hey, there's nothing left in this place,
It's
man."
gonna become hell.
We walked down Bourbon, we walked down Canal, what we saw? Ghost town.
Ghost town.
That's as good as you gonna get, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Nothing left in this place, man. So what are you really gonna like the scriptures? That's an example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I mean.
Well, the scriptures say
you was out there Lafayette when the whole shit had popped off with the pandemic and everything like that. The whole block was boarded up, huh?
Yeah.
All the stores were boarded up.
I remember. Yeah.
I was saying that because like
You
Jay
don't know on the block.
come to Louisiana and be like, "Man, we're gonna hit Bourbon, we're gonna hit Canal." Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it don't have as luster no more.
Yeah.
It ain't like it used to be.
Baby.
All right. I want to get to that verse 9.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 9, it says, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed."
That's talking about economically. All right. That's talking about morally. Okay. That's talking about even the military spread thin. They're about to bring the draft because they don't have enough soldiers.
Oh, that's the same.
Yeah. Guys not signing up with the patriot mindset no more. Okay, these youngsters ain't going to 18-year-olds, impressionable 17-year-olds. They ain't thinking about going to no fucking war.
Hey, that survey said 72% of Americans say they ain't going to sign up.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make it.
Yeah.
The infrastructure, the bridges are collapsing, the roads are getting destroyed. It's just everything is fucked up. In the plants, you always got maintenance every day, right?
Yes.
So you got to keep all of that shit up. They're gonna keep that up because it has to do with what? The oil.
Yeah.
All right. So they're gonna always until this bitch.
It's a refinery.
Yeah. Even with the economic crash,
that shit gonna still be running.
they're gonna keep that running because it has to do with the oil.
Even if it goes digital,
Yeah.
shit still be running.
They're gonna have to
The
run.
shit only gonna stop when the ICBM warheads hit this bitch.
Yes.
That ain't gonna be no more fuel to fire anymore.
This place ain't gonna get healed, man. This place is
Nope.
done.
The Lord is being sarcastic, man.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is saying, look at all these things that are going on. The next day, tomorrow is going to be worse than today.
Mm-hmm.
And the day after that is going to be worse than the day before that, man.
Yeah.
So we're going to a more and more uncomfortable state of living that way, man. Rent is harder and harder to make. Gas is harder to put in the car. It's harder to get a decent meal.
Hey, and
What can you eat? If you can't go to Bella,
hey, but look.
Yeah,
But look at the mindset the Lord put us in unconsciously. This brother, you know what we just did? He just walked in and say, "Hey, I'm gonna start fasting every fucking week." All right?
Yeah.
Because hey, in the times that's coming, you're gonna have days where you gonna fast. One, two, or not, right?
Right.
So you get your body acclimated to, all right, I'm gonna be on that 4-hour window, intermittent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or do I was reading the other day. You got alternate day fasting. You know what I'm saying? My big ass need that one. You know what I'm saying? You got the different. His brother with the meat. You know, I'm not gonna do that. But let's say 2 weeks out the month.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he a soldier.
You
know.
Bible says I can do all things through him.
Yeah, bro. And like you said, a good example you made, the times is calling for that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be mindful of what you put into yourself. According to the times we're living in, man, the Lord is going to do all these things simultaneously. Hurricane season, you ain't seen the last of hurricanes. You ain't seen the last of global pestilence. You ain't seen the last of these inflated prices. They will go up.
Hyperinflation.
Right? She will not be healed, man. That's more example.
Hey, brother, you know, since I've been researching this stuff about health, brother, we don't need as much food as we be intaking.
We don't.
The only thing that we really need more than anything is water. Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, I was talking to a bum last year, and his power was off. So he was like, man, I just only got enough money to pay for my water and my power. And I just said, naturally, I would have had my power. He said, no, man, when you're in the trenches, he said, water is the most precious thing. He said, if I got to pick out power and water, he said, I'm going to pick water. All right, now this is somebody who's getting out of the mud. He know what the fuck he's talking about, right? When all hell breaks loose, what you rather, power or water?
Water, man. Fuck that coffee.
You see what I'm saying?
Make
They
it
don't cut the fucking bread any goddamn way.
Just have power without water and see how you feel.
Yeah, I remember Apostle Paul said this shit, say he get a lot of beef jerky and shit in case everything hits, so the body can, feed off that beef jerky. He's like, man, I got a lot of these people who homeless out here, man. Start going over there talking to them. And fuck them, like damn it, interviewing. Yeah. Like, how do you do this? How do you do this? You know what's gonna happen with this? Because, we don't know what's gonna happen in the coming days, man. We know we're gonna be off the grid. You gotta live like this motherfucker who you've been, okay.
There's pilgrims on the earth.
Talking about he smell like piss and everything. Like talking about she smell like piss or not giving him anything. You may need that.
Yeah, he acclimated to it. He can show you what the perks and how to survive. He been doing this anyway.
That's right, bro. Hey, so with that, we hope this sit down was very edifying. Have a good love, brother from Lafayette down here weekly. Okay, Lord willing, the brother get home safely tonight. Put y'all prayers up for the brother and pray for us all, man. Okay, we pray for y'all. How should I say what I pray for them, not for the world.
Yeah.
Giving all infinite honor and glory and praise too.
Yahweh,
Double honor to the elders and apostles, brave millstone, rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the Lord's hope elect, who continue to push this gospel throughout the whole planet Earth in these last days. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.